Hello, I'm Dawn Flood, the Program Director from Student Leadership Services, and I wanted to reach out to all of you today as we process the devastating news that we just heard regarding the Oxford family and community and the lives lost of students today and the lives that have been changed. I wanted to take a minute to talk with everybody on some helpful ways during this time to help us process and have the conversation about what's on everybody's mind. Everyone is feeling a sense of loss. We're grieving for the loss of lives and also the loss of security and safety in our schools. We are all in this together, and our hearts are with everybody who is involved. Some helpful things that I would like to offer is some conversation starters. And these conversation starters will be helpful for our students, our teachers, our principals, our parents, all of those in our lives. And the first question is we need to talk about it. And ask the question to those that are grieving, those that experience this trauma today. Ask the question, have you been able to talk about it? Have you been able to express your feelings? Asking that simple question opens the door and lets them know that it's okay for them to talk about it because you asked the question. Another thing is ask them, how did you feel when you heard the news? I can tell you that tears instantly entered my eyes when I heard of the news and the loss of the students. But when you ask them how did they feel, this gives them the opportunity to share what's on their mind. And I can tell you I feel very sad for everything that happened. There's a lot going on social media right now. And another question is, ask them, have you seen, what are people talking about? Because everyone's online. Help them process what they're reading and what they're hearing. Part of asking them these questions opens the door. It gives them permission to talk about it because their fear and their grief and the loss they're feeling is tremendous. If you yourself aren't quite sure what happened or aren't 100% sure and understand what happened, ask somebody that you trust to give you the information. Because we all want to know and make sure that we have the right information for us to process. Help your students and help each other come up with a plan on what to do if they're struggling with today's events and today's news. Help them come up with a plan on how to help someone that they're concerned about. Help them identify their own coping strategies. I know during traumatic things, that one thing that we can do is keep routine. Keep that structure and that daily routine that we're all used to, especially students. They need that. Get outside, go for a walk, take in the fresh air, take a deep breath. That helps as well as we continue to grieve. Part of helping us get through this is to talk. Being an adult, we need to be available to talk with the children in our lives about how they're feeling and what they're concerned about. Because this is a big impact that they're facing. It's a big impact we all are facing. And once you open the door, that sense of security that they may feel like they don't have, hopefully will begin to come back if they know they have that safe person to talk to. We need to acknowledge the grief that we're all feeling and the trauma. We have to acknowledge it, and it starts by talking. Because grief doesn't make you weak, it makes you human. and we all process it in our own way. And one thing that I know is grief will wait. Grief and trauma will wait if we don't acknowledge it. And it'll wait until you least expect it, and then it will be there. If you are struggling with today's event, as I know many of us are, and if you are in danger of harming yourself or if you're concerned of a loved one, please reach out. Please call 1-800-273-8255, which is the suicide prevention hotline. Today's news comes very saddened, and my heart is broke. And the SLS family is thinking about all of the students, all of the parents, all of the administration, and all of the families in our Oxford and Lake Orion community. We are with you. We grieve with you. And we come together. Please be kind to each other as we all are facing this grief and we all are processing. Thank you.